Hey guys, it's Chris. How you doing? This video is going to be titled Signs of the Devil Part 3. Like all of these in this series, I want you to pray before you look at these symbols, and I want you to pray before you research things like this, because if you're truly not born again, looking at these symbols is only going to make you worse. I don't really know why you'd be watching this if you're not born again and you're not seeking Jesus, because it's just really stupid. It's really stupid to look into Satan and look into the Illuminati and the things of the devil and not be concerned with seeking Jesus Christ so you're protected. This is your warning. I mean, there's really nothing I could do about it if people are going to watch this and get worse. That's probably God's plan for you if that happens. But I warned you guys on both the other videos, the first one in the title and the other one I put something right in there. This one I'm going to put even something else in again before I show the symbols. But I just want you guys to know these symbols mean something. They have a power to them. They have a satanic power to them. And the lightning bolt's very significant. I want to read you guys a verse. Luke 10:18-19. These are the words of Jesus. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall hurt you. Okay, so I believe Satan's power is in the form of electrical power, electrical spiritual force. I've been attacked in an electrical fashion by demons. I've seen demons enter my cable boxes, my fridges, my televisions. I've seen them enter my fan on my air conditioning system in my house and make it spin so quick I thought it was going to blow up. These things have an electrical power, is my point. They can get into these objects, and these electrical devices, I believe, also were created to allow them to get into your house and house them in your house if you're not of God. If you're of God, you're protected from everything, so you don't really have to worry. But if you're not of God, these things use electrical devices to move through the physical realm. They use the electric wiring in the ground, is my firm belief, because I know for a fact that the electrical companies pump additional electric into the ground, even more than what people use for their houses, and it's one big scam. I know all the electric companies around are above the law. They're run by, the Illuminati. They pretty much answer to no one. They're higher than almost the FBI and the CIA, pretty much. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but they're on the same level as the CIA, basically. They're all controlled by the same people. But the point is, of this video, Satan uses the lightning bolt as a symbol of his power. And it's a symbol of Satan, basically. The lightning bolt's a symbol of Satan. But to a Satanist, it's a symbol of his power. Now, I've seen testimony of many people that have been dragged down to hell and actually saw him using electrical power, and like lightning was coming off his hands. That I can't confirm, but I believe that that's exactly what's going on. I can't prove it to you, that part of it, but the rest, I guarantee you, it is proven that this is a symbol of the devil. And I'm going to go through all the parts, all the different areas where he uses this symbol, such as in media, on clothing, on electronics, for celebrities, on albums, on album covers. He uses it everywhere, guys. It's in logos, company logos. It's all over the place. Now, the Nazis were using this. It was called the SS bolt. Now, the S is a symbol of Satan also, especially when it looks like that bolt, that jagged bolt that you're going to see many pictures of it in this. You're going to see the SS symbol. Now, the SS symbol came from a police force called the Waffen SS, and Heinrich Himmler ran this. He was an occultist, and that's where these symbols come from. They're witchcraft symbols. But they were chosen by the devil a long time ago, and they're used in witchcraft to this day. And, you know, anyone who is buying things with this symbol on it that is ignorant of this symbol is getting a demon presence. Anyone who's buying things with this symbol intentionally is getting a doubled down demon presence. And you're in big trouble if you're buying things with this bolt on it, knowing that it's of Satan, that it's a satanic symbol. But, you know, I'm going to go through each one again real quick. And, you know, you're going to see it all over the place. You're going to see it on t-shirts. You're going to see, you know, a picture of our military standing in front of a flag with this on it. This symbol has a lot of power, I believe. Some people say it's a false Kundalini activation symbol. I don't really know about that. I do know the Kundalini symbol is the double serpent around the rod, around the staff. But let's go into each picture. I just want to show you guys all these images so you know to get these things out of your house if you have them, because they do affect your Christian walk. Do not think they don't. Trust me, they do. They absolutely do. And the second you get them out of your house, what you have to do is you need to pray to God and say, God, I remove that symbol of Satan out of my house. If there's any demons in here now that have no legal ground, please remove them from my life and my house and my finances and all the rest. Okay, guys, let's take a look at these pictures. Alright guys, here's the double lightning bolt on the Waffen SS symbol. You could see it on the helmet. This was a very violent police force, a Nazi police force. And again, those are occultic symbols. They were chosen by Heinrich Himmler. They were chosen by the Nazi Party to give homage to Satan. And as we all know, the goal of that whole movement was to wipe out the Jews. The Jews are God's people. I believe Satan figured that if he could wipe the Jews out, he could stop Bible prophecy from being fulfilled, as if that's even possible. But Satan's got a lot of pride, and he probably still thinks he could overthrow the Most High God because he's so stupid. But who knows? Okay, here's Heinrich Himmler. That's a picture of Hitler's right-hand man. Many believe he was even more powerful than Hitler. But you see the double SS, the double bolt. Those bolts kind of, they double for the S when they use it like this. And obviously the S stands for Satan. So you have him here. I don't know what the SS-1 is, but, you know, usually you see it in the form of just an SS. And if you notice down in the bottom left corner, you'll see the Nazi symbol. And what the Nazi symbol really is a double S. It's just the S's are cocked, so it makes that that cross-like symbol. So it's like a mix of an X and then the double S. Okay. So right here I included the KISS symbol. I'm not getting into the rock bands yet. That's further down the video. But I put this here so you could see how they made their S's in this to match the other ones we just looked at. The double S, the Nazi SS bolt. That's what it's really called. It's called the SS bolt. That's what that logo is called. But you could see it here on the KISS logo. Like usual with satanic symbols, it comes built in with the fire from the lake of fire, because that's like a joke amongst the Satanists and the demons and Satan, that he makes these logos and he puts the fire of hell on it, and we accept it. And when we accept it, we yield to it, and we get demons. And when we accept these symbols, we get demons. And it's a big joke to them, because they're like, these dummies don't even know where I got them going. So I found this picture. This is our military. This is a recent picture. For some reason, our military is taking pictures with this Nazi bolt, with the double SS bolt. And they put it right under the American flag. Just so you guys know, blue and red is the color of the colors the Illuminati choose to label things that they control. I'm going to do a video on the blue and red, and you'll notice the American flag is blue and red. That's because this country from the foundation was meant to usher in the New World Order. They knew from the beginning they were going to build this country up, get everyone used to money, make this country the money source of the world, and then use this country to collapse the whole entire world. And we are in the end result of that right now. I believe they could pull the trigger at any day, but who knows? It could be up to 10 years, but it could be any day. But it's soon, that's the point. Here is the SS again. I found this funny. I saw it on my USB cord, and I went and found it on the internet so I could show you guys. I don't know why they made the symbol of the USB cord, the SS, with the trident. You could see this symbol is a trident, and the trident is a sign of the devil too. And I believe this is an alchemical symbol, but I don't really care enough to go look, because I know this is a satanic symbol. And once you know something's a satanic symbol, there's no use really looking further into it, because researching these symbols doesn't do much for you. The only reason I do videos for you guys is maybe this will awaken people. That's the only reason I do it. I'm not doing it to teach you about this or get you involved in researching these logos. I did enough research. I pray before I do it, and you don't have to. Okay, here's some celebrities. I don't know who this is, but it looks like Blondie to me, which was a singer from, you know, the late 80s and 90s, I believe. I don't even know if this is her, actually, but it doesn't matter. This is a famous musician nonetheless. I know that. Even if it's not Blondie, I recognize the face, and I know that this person was a big star. And you could see the lightning bolt over her left eye. This is a common thing. There's not much really to say about these lightning bolts over the eye. It's such a common thing today. You're going to see it. I have other pictures that are coming up. You're going to see it on Kesha. You're going to see it on Beyonce. You're going to see it on a Rihanna video. It's all over the place, guys. Anyway, here's Beyonce. You could see she's got the lightning bolt on her earring. It's very exaggerated. It's always in that same S-like configuration. It's always, you know, the focal point of what you're looking at. So, here's Kesha. She's forming up to be one of Satan's biggest puppets of today. She's as dumb as they come. She's promoting sex with demons, and she calls it sex with ghosts, but she uses that S with the double strike through it, the dollar sign. The dollar sign's a satanic S, guys, and it was started that way from the beginning. America is the only country that uses that symbol for money, and again, America is the devil's stronghold. This will be the first country God brings judgment upon. We are going to see havoc here like you have no idea for legalizing homosexuality. And, you know, Kesha is an Illuminati asset. She's probably been molested by them. Other things have probably happened to her, and she's definitely been monarch mind controlled and all that. Here's another one, Lady Gaga. You're going to see the lightning bolt on her thigh. You're going to see the peace symbol on her left arm where her wrist is. You see she's dressed in black and white. That's occultic. And, you know, that peace symbol, guys, I'm going to do a video on that. That's a blatant witchcraft symbol. It was a witchcraft symbol before they ever started using it in the 60s and 70s with the hippies and all that. And guys, you're going to see these lightning bolts and these peace symbols on a lot of little kids' clothes. Like little 5-year-old girls have it on the leg of the clothes and on the base. And, you know, I was in the store the other day looking to get myself some plain t-shirts. And I couldn't even find any plain t-shirts because every t-shirt in the stores today has satanic logos on them. So I left before I even bought anything. So here's Lady Gaga again. I'm just trying to give you some quantity here, showing you this lightning bolt, how many times it's on people's face, just so you might wake up and realize you're being deceived on a daily basis. You could see this time the way they drew it, the top of her eye has a pyramid on it, and they kind of they blended the lightning bolt into the pyramid. But not much really to say more about this one. Okay, here's David Bowie. Obviously another lightning bolt. You know, this guy's gay, I believe. I believe Lady Gaga's gay too. And a lot of these people who are heavily demonized are going to turn up gay, because once you get a heavy demon presence in your body, your sexual preferences become perverted. It's the natural course that your lust is going to take when these evil spirits live in you, because Satan orders his demons to pervert God's natural order of things. And God's natural order of things is sex with the wife only and sex with the opposite sex. And people who are heavily demonized want anything but that. They only find lust in kinky sex and illicit sex and sex outside of marriage. Sex within marriage doesn't excite a demonized person. Here you see Pokemon with the lightning bolts. You could see his tail is a lightning bolt. You could see he holds the lightning bolt. And anyone who does research, if you would only know how many kids became demon-possessed while watching this show, it was actually so prevalent that they actually began to figure out that it was coming from this show, because when kids were watching this show, what was happening is they were getting demon-possessed, they would get into a seizure. And by the way, all a seizure is a demon that possessed your body that's trying to kill you, that's got a good hold on you. And that's all a seizure really is. There's no truth to any medical reason they give you for a seizure. It's all a lie, all of it. And Pokemon is no good, people. Don't let your kids watch this stuff. I'll try and find you the report on the kids getting seizures. But here's another cartoon. This one's called Bolt. I don't know what it is. It's Walt Disney. The Walt Disney has a 666 in his logo, but I'll get into that in my video that I do on the 666. Not much really to say about this one. As you can see, there's a lightning bolt right in the O. As you always know, they always choose the O, which is always meant to kind of be the eye of Lucifer. So if they actually draw attention to any letter in a logo, it's usually the O. Just like in the mobile symbol, the mobile gas symbol, the O is red. That's meant to be the red eye of Lucifer. Okay? Let's go into the next one. This next one is a shot from Nickelodeon. And you could see the all-seeing eyes everywhere. You could see this lightning bolt. And this lightning bolt they use is a little different than the other lightning bolt. They go the extra mile sometimes and they put this little arrow pointing down. Now I don't know what that means, the arrow on the bottom. But what I gather from it is it means one of two things. It means that's like the symbol of the devil's tail, that spade-like thing. That's why you see the spade on your playing cards. But it could also mean that it's pointing downward, because they use the term as above, so below, meaning because Satan controls the underworld and hell, he claims he controls above also. So the lightning bolt with the arrow pointing down to me might symbolize that the power comes from below, where Satan's kingdom is. But that's just my guess. Okay, here you see it again. You see the lightning bolt with the arrow or the tail pointing down. Marilyn Manson uses this emblem. He's obviously a full-blown Satanist. But you'll notice it usually always appears in a circle, because the circle is a standard. It's the Ouroboros. It's the snake biting its own tail. It's supposed to represent the Lucifer protecting his witches from the demon power. They draw that circle on the ground, and that circle is supposed to be a containment circle, so no demons could pass that line and injure anybody. And when they offer somebody up to a demon, they make them lay in the circle. So any of you dummies who are hanging out with witches that are making you lay in a circle, you need serious deliverance. Here's the lightning bolt again with the arrow pointing down. This is an electrical hazard symbol. You'll notice many of these symbols, like the biohazard symbol represents the Baphomet, I believe, and many of these main symbols you see in the chemical industry are satanic symbols. And that's because all these poisons and all these industrial things, they were invented to bring in the New World Order. Don't think that the devil cares if you have power in your house. You have power in your house so his demons could get into your house, not for your own convenience. If he didn't need to do that to get a tight clamp on the whole world and put in his control grid, we would still be living like cavemen. All the technology, all the electrical system and the internet came from demon channeling. There's no man on earth that's smart enough to figure that out from where we came from. Here you see that symbol again. And you'll notice the N. They made the N look like an S, like the sideways S. You'll see that same logo on the Scion symbol in the automobile industry. While I'm talking about the automobile industry, almost every single logo, I'm not even going to say almost, every single logo in the automobile industry is a satanic symbol. Every single one. I looked through them. You're going to see them appearing on my videos scattered. I might do one video on just the auto logos, but probably not. As long as, people who are following it get to see it once. Just so they know that the devil is everywhere. And if you don't pull yourself out of the world, you're in big trouble. I'm not saying if you have a car to rip this off and anything like that. Just pray over it and know who's controlling everything. That's all. Here's the charger symbol. It's a lightning bolt. There's not really much to say about it. That's all I see with it. This is a common thing, guys. You're going to see this everywhere, so. Okay, guys, this is the movie about, I believe this person was clairvoyant in this movie, which is also occultic, but there's a lot of symbolism with the lightning in this movie. I believe he gets struck by lightning or something. I just found it when I was searching, just to show you it's a common theme. You see it on many movie covers, but this was the first one I found. Okay, we're going to get into some of the rock bands now and how a lot of them use this symbol. You're going to see this is a symbol of Green Day, the lightning bolt. They use it many times on some t-shirts and on some album covers and different things. But again, they're always trying to get at the same thing. There's not one of these bands that did not sell their soul to get famous by Satan, not one. So if they're popular and they've made it big, most of these people were massive losers. Most of them had no way out. Most of them had no success until they broke down and called out, and they called out into the world and said, I'll do anything to be famous, I'll do anything, I'll give anything. And the first one to show up was the devil, and it was by divine anointing, and he had a plan to use some of these people from I believe, when they were born. Here's Black Sabbath. You see that SS bolt and the S at the top? This album's called Past Lives. That's a symbol of reincarnation. That's a common theme amongst people who believe in the devil. The devil tricks these people into believing that they had other lives before this life, they've been reincarnated, and that they will have other ones after this life. Therefore, why be righteous and why live holy? Because this isn't your last chance. You're just going to keep getting another chance no matter how much of a sinner you are. And that's the lie of the devil. And anyone who believes in that will go to hell. I believed in that theory for a short, brief moment, in between becoming an atheist, getting into New Age, then finding Christ. And I can assure you, you've never lived another life as another person, and you never will. This is your unique life and your only chance to be righteous and go to heaven. Here's the AC/DC symbol. You could see the lightning bolt. Again, you could see the hellfire in the background. The good old joke between the demons and the devils who are down there watching all the people that they've tricked into going down there. And trust me, guys, the people that they've deceived are down there right now burning in that fire. I've heard demons say that to people in deliverance. I've seen someone do deliverance on someone, and the demon said, "Don't you know all the other people we got are down there right now burning? All the people who followed us that were in our kingdom?" Now, if you're not born again, you're a child of the devil, and you're in their kingdom. You need to be born of the Spirit to switch teams. And like I've done in my other videos, when you switch teams, you are going to get attacked for sure. If you're truly switching, you will get attacked. If you're a pretender, nothing will happen to you. Here's Lincoln Park. You see the beasts from Revelation on the left and the right. It's funny they have these lions. You guys will see these lions in the express stores in New Jersey and all over the country. Those are beasts of Revelation. You do not want those little images on your clothes. If you have them now, pray over it. If you can't afford new clothes, pray over it and keep them and never buy it again. And then when they wear out, throw them out as quick as possible. You could see the lightning bolt and the triangle and the circle. That's a witchcraft symbol. The triangle's a symbol of the power structure of Satan, and the lightning bolt's a symbol of satanic power also. Okay, the next one is Metallica. They have tons of satanic symbolism on their videos, graveyards, lightning bolts. The M and the A is a symbol of a lightning bolt, the way they do it that way. So any time you see their logo like that, that M and that A is meant to look like lightning. And I believe that they were one of Satan's, top rock bands that he used to captivate the world. I know I used to listen to them. I repented for it. There's many songs they do that are very demonic, very captivating. When you listen to these songs and you get wrapped up in these songs, you are getting heavy demon possession. A lot of the beats they use are from songs they play down in the Satanic Kingdom, in the dungeons, and from their marine kingdoms, and they're from satanic ritual, the beats. Here's Lady Gaga. She, again, like Kesha, she's probably one of the biggest morons in the whole Satanic Kingdom that is so blatant and has sold her soul. And she's such a sellout for Satan. She's just using all satanic power. And you could see that she's really not as talented as most people who are famous. So usually, like her and Kesha, who are the least talented, I believe, out of anyone who's famous right now, they need to do more for Satan because they don't even have any natural talent, really. A lot of times Satan will pick someone with a lot of natural talent, win them over, and then put his powers in them. But for these people, I believe they were no-talent bums from the get-go, and they just sold their souls to the devil. And he knew that they were willing to do anything for him, so he moved them up. Here's another one, Lady Gaga with the Christmas tree. Again, you could see the lightning bolts. Again, you could see that thing on top is supposed to represent the sun. People think it's supposed to represent a star, but it really is sun worship. It's always a sun on the top of the tree. Even in Rockefeller Center, they put a sun on top of the tree, not a star. You'll see the triangles that the bolts make inside the tree. And, you know, there's 3 different satanic symbolisms in this cover. The Christmas tree is the tree of Nimrod. The Bible says don't put up a Christmas tree in your house and decorate it with garland. Of course, it doesn't say the word Christmas or garland, but it says don't put up a tree and adorn it with gold and silver. That's exactly what it says. And that's all I have to say about that one. Here's the Grateful Dead, another major player in the satanic agenda, in the world scheme of things. You could see the red and the blue, like I told you, that's always a satanic code, that red and the blue. And you could see the name Grateful Dead. So when you yield to stupid names like this are an abomination to Jesus Christ. They just are. You could see the lightning bolt, you could see the skull. The skull represents demons and skull and bones and dead human beings. Has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Just all around an abomination. Everybody knows the Grateful Dead movement was surrounded by tons of LSD and psychedelics, which are majorly demonic. I've seen, even before I knew about demons, I used to see demons like they were going out of style when I took psychedelic drugs. Here's, I'm going to get into a few cartoons, I believe. Actually, no, I think I just put this one here to show you the red and the blue with the bolt again. Because this is Flash Gordon. There's not much more to say about this. You could see the spaceship there, the little alien symbolism, the lightning bolt in the circle. And that's really it. It looks just like the Grateful Dead symbol, and it's got the red and blue. So, go on to the next one. Okay guys, here's an AC/DC album cover. You could see the one band member's got devil's horns, the other one's got a satanic star around his neck, and the bottom says Highway to Hell, and he's holding a devil's tail in his hand, a spade devil's tail. If you'll notice, the guy with horns is holding it. And then, of course, at the top you see the lightning bolt. So a lot of symbolism in this video, a lot. Here's the Black Eyed Peas. You could see the 2 lightning bolts on the bottom. I don't know, not much more really to say about this one. Guys, here's Harry Potter. You could see the P, the lightning bolt on the P. And, you know, anyone that's been a Christian for more than 5 minutes knows that Harry Potter is a witchcraft abomination, teaching young children how to do witchcraft. Eventually I'm going to do a whole video on Harry Potter. It's not a topic I really like, that I really enjoy doing, but I'm going to get to it, trust me. You know, basically a lot of the stuff they show in these movies is teaching your children how to use the power of intent and how to use magic. And it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the gateway drug to witchcraft. It's like marijuana leads you into cocaine and heroin. It's just like Harry Potter leads you into putting pentagrams on the floor and feeding demons blood. It's the same type of situation. And you could see it says Order of the Phoenix, and we all know the phoenix is a satanic symbol. Here's Gatorade. We're going to get into some logos right now. That's a lightning bolt, believe it or not. You know, this is Gatorade, guys. They do it 2 ways. They do it with the G. They do it with they do it all different ways with Gatorade. But there's always that lightning bolt there. Gatorade is pure garbage. Gatorade's pure sugar, pure poison. You do not want to drink it. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. It's the worst thing you could really drink, actually. It rots your teeth out. If you watched my video on the Illuminati, they plan on rotting your teeth out so they could fill it with mercury and make you unhealthy. And Gatorade's a big part of that. If you talk to any dentist today, they'll tell you the sugary sports drinks is why people's teeth are rotting out. Same thing here with the Gatorade. You see the lightning bolt. You know, not much more to say about Gatorade. Okay guys, here's Power Rangers. You could see the lightning bolt. You could see the lightning bolt in the O on the Power Rangers. Like I always say, they always take that O and they make that symbolize the eye of Lucifer. They always do something with that O. They'll either change the color of the O or they'll put a symbol in it. And as you could see, the lightning bolt in the middle made a big enough impact. Why they needed to put another one in that little O there, that's just a little, you know, a little trick amongst them. So when they look at the emblem, they know that there's as much pride in it and as much showy, you know, satanic stuff in it as possible. So they could, when they look at this, guys, what they know, what they realize is that this show, all the little innuendos in this show are going to be for Satan's kingdom. They know that a satanic anointing is on this show and that the doctrine this show is going to spread is going to help Satan's kingdom. That's what they see. Here's a common thing. This is on my Android phone and many other things. The lightning bolt on the battery. It's a very common thing. You see it all over the place. You know, it's a symbol of charging. It's a symbol of electricity. But really, in real life, lightning doesn't look like an S like this. It just doesn't. It's done like this intentionally, guys. All over the place. There's no two ways about it. Here's Foo Fighters, a t-shirt. These lightning bolts are all over, they're all over different t-shirts. A lot of times they make that lightning bolt split something into two. That's a symbol, I believe, of angels splitting into mankind and the Nephilim. And you'll see that a lot. It's just like when they knock down the Twin Towers and now they put up one tower, and you'll see that it looks like the V's are converging into each other on the Freedom Tower. I believe this is Satan's symbolism. This is symbolism that he's taken over the world completely at this point, and that his demons are becoming one with mankind in the spirit realm through people that are having demonic sex in the spirit realm. And watch my video on aliens, and you'll see what I believe he's planning to do with the Nephilim. Here's Jack Black. Okay, see, this is what lightning looks like in real life. This still symbolizes the devil, but when they make these logos and these specific symbols, you'll notice the lightning always looks like an S. But this is what I would think lightning would be portrayed by if someone wanted to just accurately portray it without turning it into a satanic symbol. However, anytime you see this lightning on a celebrity, it means it's giving homage to Satan and for the fame that he's given these people. If you know Jack Black, there's many things he does in his little skits that give homage to Satan. Maybe I'll do a video on that, maybe I won't. After a while I get sick of looking at this stuff myself. If it wasn't to edify the body, I don't look at this stuff anymore, guys. Most of the stuff I'm showing you because I studied it before I even found Christ, or I probably wouldn't even waste my time. But there's a reason God made me go through that, so I figured it was to show you about it. Anyway, here's Foo Fighters again. Not much to say about this one. Just another lightning bolt there. Yeah. The S looks normal. Nothing really crazy about that, but that'll do it, guys. That's the last clip. I just want to read you this one more time. This verse out of Luke. It's Luke 10:18-19. Jesus said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall hurt you. And trust me, guys, that promise holds true for me every day. I get attacked by Satan every day, but he cannot hurt me. But it is a warfare. Jesus does not say you're going to be free of a warfare. He just says that he will hold you and he will keep you. But I can promise you one thing, guys. It is a war. You will not just walk free if you're a real Christian. You are at battle. I want to tell you guys, when I first became a Christian, there were people that I met that when Satan was really brutally attacking me and it was painful and I was a train wreck, there were people that told me, you know, once you're born again, you'll never get attacked again. And I could assure you that that's not true. They will try to make your life a living hell on this earth if you're of Christ. And God promised us that, guys. God promised us that we are to wait here with patience and long suffering. He wasn't playing around with that long suffering. He'll give you the peace, but you're going to suffer in terms of giving up everything. You're going to suffer, but you'll be fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because this lightning bolt is one of his main symbols. It's been around a long time. I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I guess we'll find out, whichever one he leads me to do. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Be blessed in Jesus' name. Amen.